And it was the story of a young Filipina, college graduate po. Ang trabaho niya po sa Rome, domestic helper. One day po, ginusto niya na pumunta ng Switzerland. May bibisitahin po siya na kaibigan at nagkakabaho din doon. Sumakay po ng bus. Dinaanan niya rin yung border at yung guards po na nag-inspect sa amin, in-inspect din siya. Sa malas niya po, nakalimutan niya na patatakan yung passport niya. So nung nakita ng Swiss guards na walang tatak yung passport niya, pinaalis yung bus na sinasakyan niya, pinaiwanan siya, dinala siya sa police precinct. At sabi nun po ng mga Swiss guards, they wanted to inspect her. So they asked her to remove her blouse. And they wanted to inspect her some more. They asked her to remove her pants. So she was there, this Filipina, in her panty and her bra in front of the main Swiss guards, supposedly for inspection. Galit na galit ko itong Pilipina na to, sinumbong sa mga kamag-anak niya sa Pilipinas. Nireport po ng mga kamag-anak niya sa TV Patrol, UNICEF, sa ABS-CBN, saka po sa Daily Inquirer. Nasa news po natin to, December of 1995. Pero ang tanong ko po na gusto itanong sa inyo ganito, palagay niyo kaya yung Pilipina na yon was able to get justice for what was done to her? Palagay niyo? Ang tanong ko sa inyo, bakit ganito ang tingin at ang trato ng ibang tao sa mundo sa Pilipino? A few months ago, October 5, 2008, may isang show na pinalabas sa BBC. BBC po, parang ito yung rival ng CNN. Yung show po na to, pinalabas sa buong mundo. Prime time. Ang title ng show, Paul and Harry Show. Si Paul po, British character. Inutusan niya yung Filipina maid niya na i-entertain si Harry because Harry was sad that day. So sabi po, o sumayaw-sayaw ka dyan, kumembot-kembot ka dyan, mag-gyrate-gyrate ka dyan, gumiling-giling ka dyan to entertain Harry. So itong Filipina maid po, nandun, pag-gyrate-gyrate, pasayaw-sayaw, pagiling-giling in front of Harry for almost 1 minute habang po pinapanood ng buong mundo to. And they told her the Filipina maid. Alam niyo po, sabi ko, why did they have to use the word Filipina maid in that show? Bakit yung writers, producers, and directors of that show, why is it that they had to use the word Filipina maid? Pwede naman nilang gamitin maid lang. Bakit ginamit nila Filipina maid? Pwede naman nilang gamitin Asian maid. Bakit ginamit nila Filipina maid? Marami pong Filipinos in London, in Europe, na nagalit po, nagprotesta doon. May mga placards in front of the head office of BBC sa London, demanding for apology. Maraming Filipinos in America, in Canada, Australia, in Europe, sumama sa online petition, demanding for apology from BBC. But do you think BBC apologized? Alam niyo po ang sagot ng BBC? Sorry, but this is how we see the world. This is our freedom of expression. They did not apologize. Hanggang namatay na lang yung protesta. Ang tanong ko lang again, yung experience namin 14 years ago, itong show po, just 8 months ago, ang tanong ko po sa inyo, bakit ganito ang tingin ng mundo sa Pilipino? Bakit pinayagan natin na maging ganito ang tingin ng mundo sa Pilipino? Ito pong pangalang Pilipino, ito po ang binigay na pangalan sa atin ng creator ho natin. Kung ginusto ko ho niya na maging African ka, nasa Africa ka ngayon. Kung ginusto ko ho niya na maging French ka, French ka ho ngayon. Pero ginusto po ng Panginoon natin na maging Pilipino tayo. Binigay niya po sa atin ang pangalan na ito. Stewardship po yan. Ano po ang Pilipino sa panahon natin? Ano po ang sitwasyon ng Pilipino sa kamay natin ngayon? Tayo po ang nagdadala ng flag ng Philippines ngayon. Tayo po ang nagdadala ng pangalan Pilipino ngayon. Kamusta po ang Pilipino sa kamay natin? This is the land which we call our beloved Philippines, that God gave to us as a people. This is where He planted us. I ask you, how is the Philippines in our hands today as a people? I'd like you to pose for these questions. A few questions po. We Filipinos are known as the first Christian people in this part of the world, in the whole of Asia, for more than 400 years. The first and the only for more than 400 years, until East Timor became a Christian country in 1999. Singapore is just 20% Christian. South Korea is just 25% Christian. Tayo pa rin po. But despite our Christianity po, why is it that we are perceived as the most corrupt country in the whole of Asia and the 11th most corrupt country in the whole world out of 239 countries in the whole world? Our Philippines is one of the richest countries in the world. There are 239 countries. We are the 5th richest in terms of mineral deposits. In terms of gold deposits, manganese, copper, mineral deposits po. The 5th richest. But why is it that we are also one of the poorest people in this part of the world? Bakit po? Why is it that the wealth and the riches of our country are in the hands only of around 8% of our people? Yung yaman po ng bansa natin, nasa kamay lang po, tinatamasa lang po, ng around 8% of our people. Only a few privileged families control and enjoy the wealth and the riches of our country. 92% of our people do not have access to the wealth of our country. Don't you think that we need to build a government that can truly equally distribute the wealth and the riches of our country? Para naman po yung 92% of our people can also enjoy and partake of the wealth and the riches of our country. Palagay niyo po kaya, naniniwala mo ba kayo na nung ginawa ng Panginoon itong bansa natin, sobrang yaman, ginawa po ng Panginoon to para sa lahat po sa atin, hindi lang po to 8% of our people. If you ask me, we need to build a government that can truly equally distribute the wealth and the riches of our country to all of our people, not only to a few privileged families. Why is it po? Sabi ng World Bank reports, in the last 3 years to 4 years, almost 30% of the budget of our national government ninanakaw lang po sa graft and corruption. 30%, almost every year po. Magkano ang national budget natin last year? 1.3 trillion pesos. What is 30% of that? That is almost 400 billion pesos. Last year, naninakaw lang sa graft and corruption. Ang karamihan pa doon, sa pera po na yun, hiniram po natin sa ibang bansa. Ang sabi po ng World Bank, it is not true that we do not have the money. We have the money. Nawawala lang po sa graft and corruption. According to Time Magazine, November 24, 2008, just a few months ago, sabi po sa Time Magazine na yun, almost 10 million ng Filipino children today are growing up without a father or without a mother because the father or the mother has to work abroad because our country could not provide the jobs to them. 10 million po. Lumalaki na walang tatay o nanay sa katabi dahil yung tatay o nanay kailangan magtrabaho abroad dahil yung bansa natin hindi kayang bigyan ng trabaho yung nanay at tatay nila. Sino po ang mag-uwi sa mga tatay at nanay na to para ma-reunite yung mga families na to? Ano po ang solusyon